Andy was a quiet and unassuming man who lived in a small town on the outskirts of the city. He worked as a toy maker, crafting beautiful and intricate dolls and action figures that were loved by children all over the world. But what no one knew was that Andy had a dark and twisted secret. He was a serial killer. For years, Andy had been luring unsuspecting victims to his workshop, where he would torture and kill them in the most gruesome ways imaginable. But Andy didn't just stop at taking their lives, he also took their souls. Using a dark and ancient ritual, Andy would transfer the souls of his victims into the toys he created, giving them a twisted and malevolent life of their own. Andy's favorite toys were a wooden doll named Splinter Cowboy and an astronaut named Buzz. Splinter Cowboy was a rugged and weathered cowboy with a sinister glint in his eye, while Buzz was a brave and fearless astronaut with a cold and calculating demeanor. Together, they were Andy's twisted companions, his partners in crime. As the years went by, Andy's collection of soul-infused toys grew larger and larger. Each one more twisted and malevolent than the last. And as the bodies piled up, the townspeople began to grow suspicious of Andy and his strange behavior. But Andy was always one step ahead. He was a master manipulator, able to charm and deceive anyone who crossed his path. And so, he continued his reign of terror, his toys growing more powerful and more dangerous with each passing day. But one day, a brave young girl stumbled upon Andy's workshop and discovered the truth behind his dark secret. Determined to put an end to his reign of terror, she confronted Andy and his twisted toys in a final showdown that would determine the fate of the town. In a desperate bid for survival, Andy unleashed his toys on the girl, their twisted souls hungry for blood and vengeance. But the girl was not afraid. Armed with nothing but her wits and her courage, she faced off against Andy and his creations in a battle that would shake the very foundations of the town. In the end, the girl emerged victorious, defeating Andy and destroying his twisted toys once and for all. The town was safe once again, but the memory of Andy and his dark secret would haunt them for years to come. And so, the tale of Andy the serial killer and his soul-infused toys faded into legend, a cautionary tale of the darkness that lurks within us all. But somewhere, deep in the shadows, a new evil stirred, waiting to take its place in the annals of horror.